Hello everybody, this is New Era signing in for another episode of SC4D. This is a 1v1 Chino segment. I'm going to keep that name because I like it like that. This is Draker, the gold level zerg, facing off against yours truly, New Era, as the platinum level terran player. And like you all know, after watching the last video, that I am now a random player, definitely having some great success with Zerg, and doing pretty good with Protoss, even though I have not played as them much lately. It's mainly Zerg I've been getting a lot, and I'm loving the race. A lot of fun to play Zerg, definitely. So this is a ZVT on Lost Temple, and I am going to kick it up, and if it'll let me skip ahead a bit, because it's pretty much the same, start off, just like anything. Normal builds here, nothing special going on. The only thing I would point out to Draker is his very first Overlord should have scouted right up along here. Always scout that short distance with your Overlord, because he would have found me out right away, and he could search my front quickly, pull back, harass my or my SCV, whatever he wants to do. At least he would know that I'm there before any other scouting technique. It's just handy that Zerg can do that. So as you can see, here's the 14 hatchery strategy. Definitely a good one for Zerg, definitely against Terran. Allows for that quick economy boost and able to get up the defenses needed to hold off any early 3 racks push, etc, etc, and then just great to work the baneling muta play off of, or even going into Roach Hydra. It's a little bit getting that quick expand up and getting that economy going really well, because macro is what Zerg's all about, and that's how you want to start off. And of course, me having trouble with Zerg lately as Terran, I opt for the bunker rush, getting those Marines out, getting them to the thing. I probably should have waited a while to start creating them, like just long enough to get the Marine here. Here it comes now. As you can see, they're blocked in completely. They can hardly get any damage going on here. They can get 2 on one and 3 on the other. That's the best damage they can do. And as you can see, this area, it looks like it's not closed off, but it actually is. Very good cancel here of the hatchery by Draker. And for some reason, I thought he could get through there. I should have realized when he couldn't with his drones that he wasn't able to. But it just seems like you can, so I start to build that. And then later I wonder, like, why the hell can I get through? So here's my first Marine in there, and I've got more coming, and I let this drone slip away, and he's going to go make a hatchery, so that was definitely a wrong play. As for me, I'm going 2 racks, 1 factory, get that tech up, but also get the ball out to defend off of this. And I should not have, I guess that doesn't really matter, I lost that guy. Actually, I'll end up putting him in the bunker and getting him over, so this is working well, because this is going to siphon off all the defense. Hopefully even some Zerglings will start attacking this supply depot, and therefore they will divert the damage going to the bunkers. And I just need to get more Marines out in here. And this way I'm successfully blocking off his expansion. He's not allowed to do this expansion, and I can pretty much scrap this whenever I want, except for this obviously, but I can scrap my money here and pull back to my base and continue on, knowing that his expansion was delayed. Even though I messed up and let him get an expansion, I shouldn't have let that drone get away. And I forgot about it afterwards, and that is what happens. He gets away and makes another expansion. If you can get away with it, by all means try it. Ooh, if a Terran ever does this to you. So basically, I'm just gonna continue teching up, and I go for the expand eventually. And this is a very smart play here by Draker. He's burrowing in here. As you can see, he's got sight of high ground, and he's just getting his spine crawlers right in there. And if they're positioned at the bottom of your ramp like this, then just spine crawler is the answer. Get those couple spine crawlers out. Don't throw one up and then throw down more, because the Marines might be able to overwhelm one spine crawler. But when he's got 3 like this and a couple lings, there's no chance this early game that I can have anything to do with it. And here he is taking up to probably to Mutilus as he's getting the layer down. So he's just one basing it. That is possible. Although he's got the second base going over here, but if you're not able to, like in most situations, get the second base up, what you can do is just one base it, get your extractors going and your minerals, your economy up, and get that tech up to Mutilus. Especially in a position like this, or any time, if they're full out trying to block you in like this, you can ruin that, first of all, with spine crawlers, and even some banlings and lings. Definitely banlings, lings, very good against Terran. And just tech up to the Mulus, because static defense like that is not going to do a whole lot when you have flying, and you can just go anywhere on the map. And also, as you can see, good idea to spread the creep down there. You don't want to just blindly throw down a creep tumor, or it will get sniped off, but you can put one up on the high ground where it can't see and just let that creep spread over his structures so he can't build anymore, and your units can get a fast path down there. So a lot of good things to do. The one thing that against cannon rushes or bunker rushes, the one thing you don't want to be doing is going like roaches and trying to get a whole bunch of roaches, unless you're able to outrange them, which only on high ground you'd be able to do that. High ground is key, otherwise the bunkers will reach them and you're going to lose your units. But with the high ground, the spine crawlers, that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to get something that can attack from the high ground, and then you can use your spine crawlers later for a defense. So don't throw down the roach base if you're not planning on going roach. So especially against Terran, not the best idea, especially when you have to one base it. Also not the best idea. So you can get that, here you can see the Spire is going down. He's going to be able to get arrow, and he's able to get this expand going. If we look at the economy, he's way ahead in workers, so definitely a good position here for Draker. Just got to get that macro up, and as you can see, I've expanded. I know that he's probably not going to be countering. He's going to try and get up his economy. I don't want to force him too much, as all he has to do is make a bunch of units, and he'll be able to counter me. As you can see, I barely have a tank out in a few units, but I can take this chance and successfully expand and get up a second base and just start to get the macro going and get the production facilities up. As you can see, I'm not producing too much. I should get another barracks down. And upgrades. Upgrades are key. Oh, jeez. That was... completely forgot about the drop. Another little handy thing is I pull a drop, so I'm going to just fast forward this and watch this. He does not see it till it's a bit too late. Throw down the scan to distract him. I probably should have done it over here, but anyways, throwing down that expand and just wreaking havoc. I've got blue flame aliens going on here, and he just has no defense going on. He has these spy crawlers he's trying to pull back, but his little bit of units are way over here, so if you're macroing up heavily like this, like Zerg, make sure you have units in range to stop any sort of drops, or just have things ready to defend in case someone goes for your mineral line. Like Zergs, lings you can easily transition, as well as maybe one spine crawler. If you made one too many spine crawlers, like he has a lot of spine crawlers, yeah, it's 200 minerals that probably aren't needed, but he can throw one over here. And as you can see, I get away with all my units. Finally, the Mulus coming out, so those are good units to help stop and drop, and that was the wrong button to press. Anyways, he fends off that play, and I definitely hurt his economy a bit here, as you can see, but he's got another full base pretty much going well, and I don't think this is far enough in. I am really screwing up today. It's been a while since I casted. As you can see here, there was a scan, and that was not the drop. Anyways, we're back in position, as you can see. And he's just got a lot of economy going pretty good, almost 3 bases. He's got pretty much 2 bases and a bit of a third going, whereas I'm maybe 1.5. Terran does not even need as much economy there. I find as Zerg, it's not easy, but I just find everything flows smoothly, and I'm able to spend my money now. And usually when you first start as Zerg, you'll have so much money, but you just don't have the APM and the macro skills to keep up with it all, and you just don't have the units. And I'm practicing at my Zerg and being able to pull out anything needed. And my Viking is going to go down here as I sent it out to harass some overlords and just to see what's going on. And as you can see, I know he has the expanded, not a lot of army going on, because I can see that he has 3 bases. So I know, and especially when I see he's gone Mulus, I know I'm going to have to defend against Mulus. For some reason I have a Reaper. More Marines would have been nice. I really did not need the Marauders, especially without seeing any Banelings. they're going banelings, getting Thors and Marauders are pretty good, but if they also have air units, like Mulas obviously, you're